Yeah, Martinelli, by the way, it's a young Brazilian. I think everybody should remember that name because an outstanding player.
I cannot sit here and give you any reason why Martinelli should have started that game.
Martinelli experiment. Hey. It's got to end.
I can't lie. Martinelli needs to be sold tonight.
Thank you for joining me today as we remember the promise and potential of Gabriel Martinelli. Now I know all those may be feeling sad, but today isn't a day of mourning. It's a day of remembrance and celebration for what we once had in Gabriel Martinelli. So, as I say these next few words, I want everybody to remember and feel happy going forward as I pray for the potential and promise of the once great Martinelli as he transcends onto heaven. Put your hands together and bow your heads as we pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Bruv, what am I doing? What am I doing? Anyway, welcome back to the channel, On to Victory. Today I want to discuss Gabriel Martinelli. You know, this was a wonder kid we once had, and now he's just fallen off the face. There's a few factors at play here as to why Martinelli isn't the player he once was, especially in the 22-23 season. And what I want to do is just have a little breakdown video just to look into what happened. So what happened to Martinelli, man? Like, this was a player that, you know, all of us as fans used to just go on about all the time, bro. We used to think he was just the next guy. Some of us thought he had a bigger ceiling than Saka. Do you know what I mean? He was Arsenal's biggest attacking weapon, especially when it came to transitional play, man. Like, now, the guy just looks like he's a shell of himself. He just does that tippy-tappy thing, tip-tap, tip-tap, tip-tap. He's just not making the decisions quick enough, and, you know, it's beginning to become frustrating for us, me especially. A few seasons ago, it wasn't always like this, man. Especially the 22-23 season when he scored 15 goals, man, and he just looked like a star. Do you know what I mean? So there's a few factors at play here, and I just want to discuss that quickly and to see where we can go from here with this guy, you know, because I got my answers, and I'm sure you guys will too. So I just want to talk about it, discuss it, and see if we can come up with a solution to this growing problem, because it is becoming a problem, because it's costing us games at this point. It's costing us fucking results, bro. So let's move on, man. Let's just see what it could be. First thing I want to just get out of the way, is it a confidence thing? Is it a confidence thing because the fans, the pundits, you know, the newspapers, everyone's getting onto this guy, bro. Everyone's getting onto this guy and calling him, you know, a flop. Some are saying he ain't Brazilian. One of the reasons why I'm thinking it could be a confidence thing, and it's a very small reason, it's because that most forwards, when they struggle with confidence, it affects how direct they are and how many risks they take, you know, especially when looking in front of goal and making decisions. They overthink, they hesitate. Do you know what I mean? And I'm seeing some of these things in Martinelli's play. Now, I'm not saying he's struggling with confidence, because he shouldn't be. You know, it's been going on for too long. You can't be given all these chances by the manager and then talking about his confidence, because the manager clearly has faith in you. Do you know what I'm saying? The manager has faith in you. You can't be telling me you're not confident. Do you know what I mean? There's something that's happened between 22, 23 to now. Do you know what I mean? Even 23, 24, he had a decent season. I think he scored like 9 goals or so. But you can see the drop-off. You can see the drop-off. So it's not confidence. He's still scoring. But slowly and slowly, is he just dying? The man's just dying, bro. Some will say, I've even seen it online, like, you know, oh, he's changed since he had the injury. Like, he had a hamstring injury recently, you know, and he's had a few other knocks and, you know, niggles. But I don't think it's even an injury thing. Because me personally, I don't think it's an injury because he had an injury in 22-23. I mean, yes, it was only out for 9 days or whatever, but he still managed to bag 15 goals in that year, do you know what I mean? So, I mean, not even 9 days, 19 days, sorry, my brain is all over the shop. He missed 19 days of football, do you know what I mean? And he still managed to bag his best goal tally in an Arsenal shirt, do you know what I'm saying? The main reason I think now, yeah, this is where it's gonna start to cook. Cause you see, 22-23, I'll be honest, dare I say better than the latter better than the later years of Wenger, you know what I'm saying? I mean, some of the things that Wenger was doing there, you know, tiki-taka, boom, boom, boom. But the defensive side of things, you know what I mean, it was leaky. But we're not talking about Arteta now. What am I even doing, bro? What am I even doing? Us, yeah, that was the best football I've seen us play. We were direct. We was putting teams to the sword. But the only thing is we were leaking goals and we used to lose games. Silly games, you know what I mean? We lost 10 games that season and still managed to finish second, didn't it? So really, it's an asterisk against that second, do you know what I mean? But that was the best football I've seen us play in years, do you know what I mean? And I'm thinking we didn't have the players for it. You know what I mean? We just had like young players. We had Martinelli, Saka, who's obviously Saka. Martinelli was doing his thing. We had Smith Rowe there. But then at the back we had what? Oh yeah, we had Jesus. We had a few players. I'm chatting crap, innit? We had a few players. But Jesus fell off anyway. I don't even want to talk about that guy. But anyway. It's not the same as it was in 22-23. We were leaking goals. Nowadays, yeah, it seems that Arteta has focused more on the defensive side of things, and he's given that role specifically, especially in the front line. Like, the front line's gone blunt now. It's gone blunt. But he's given that role to Martinelli. Especially, he's given him a more defensive role. Martinelli's role's evolved, like, to the point where he's almost like a left wing back. It's a bit cringy. Like, I hate it. Because really, we need him to be facing forward. You know what I mean? Attacking, going at defenders. But instead, he's tracking back. He's tracking back deeper. He's doubling up with the left back when really he should be on the halfway line. He should be on the halfway line, ready to just boom. Or not on the halfway line, but you know what I'm trying to say? He should be ready to attack, bro. Like right now, he's covering spaces, doubling up, which is good defensively in that. But he's got, you know what I mean? We'll go on the coach anyway, man. So going forward, it's just obvious that Martinelli used to be, you know, aggressive. He used to make those runs. He used to do these things. But now, Arteta sacrificed it. He snipped him. He's neutered him. Yeah? Just so that we don't concede goals. And just so that, you know, we become more solid and rigid in defence. What annoys me the most about this new role that Martinelli has is he will take the ball, you know, he will drive, but it's not with the intent that he used to have. He thinks about it now. He goes to the byline. He does a little tippy-tap thing with his foot. Everyone knows about it. You know what I'm talking about, bro. He does that little tippy-tap thing. He either wins the corner or passes it back. I may have said this already, but you know what I'm saying? He's just changed, bro. He's blunted. First I was asking, is it confidence? I know it's not confidence, bro, because you've been given the faith from the manager, bro. I'm going to blame the coach. Do you know what I mean? That's a big debate to have, innit? Like, what? People think Martinelli's just gone in the shelf for some reason, innit? Because all these Arteta men that love Arteta, and I like Arteta, innit? But he's just a manager to me. There'll be a manager after that as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been here before Arteta, and there will be a manager. I'll be here after Arteta. I'm telling you that now, yeah? So I think, like, because he's trying to carry out these instructions from Arteta, his ability in the final third has just been limited. Do you know what I mean? Me personally, I think Arteta has been micromanaging him, innit? You know, giving him these defensive instructions where Martinelli's thinking about not losing possession, where now it's affecting his attacking intent. You know what I mean? You can't teach a dog to bark, bro. What am I talking about? You can't teach a dog to moo, bro. You get me? A dog is a dog. It barks, innit? And Martinelli's been taught to moo, bro. He's been taught to moo. Now we have to look at the coach. I'm not going to lie. We have to look at Arteta because we know what he's done for us, innit? We know he deserves the credit. He's taken us from essentially a club in the mud to, you know, challenging for the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? Even the Champions League last year, one more game, we would have been in the final. Do you know what I'm saying? He's been ruthless, though. We know that, which I have to respect. But then it's come to the cost of a few things. Our attacking intent, Martinelli's development in attack. And, you know, you can clearly see he would happily sacrifice an individual like Martinelli for the bigger picture. But, you know what I mean, it's just not working. It's not working. And what's annoying us recently is, you know, especially after that Liverpool game, hopefully it changes, but we've bought new players, especially like Eza, yeah, who should have started, by the way, yeah, on that left side, because when he came on, he created stuff. He just created stuff, he did stuff, and I'm scared that Arteta is going to coach that out of him. Hopefully Eze is a bad boy and he just says, fuck that, I'm doing what I want to do. To be fair, I have to just blame Arteta and the system change, innit? The change of system focuses too much on defence, on not losing the game, not conceding, you know, nicking it with set pieces. So I guess it is a bit Stoke FC. But we've got the players there that can attack and can harm teams, bro. I've seen it. We've all seen it. 22-23, we've seen it. And in fact, we've got better players now. So what are we even doing, bro? Why is Arteta so adamant on, you know, defending and he's so happy to just destroy an individual's specialties? Like, you know, Martinelli was known for the transition. He was known for that sort of style. But he's so focused on control and not the you know, the fine margins and all this other shit, bro. It's frustrating to watch. Do you know what I mean? It's boring. It's boring. Even when we are playing good and putting teams to the sword, it's boring. It's chess football. It's chess. I'm not here for chess, bro. I'm here to watch football, bro. It's so boring, man. So long term, I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, we've got these new players in place. I hope Arteta don't ruin them. Do you know what I mean? Because he's ruined Martinelli. And what I think Martinelli should do is he should just look for a new opportunity, man. Just look for a new team. You know what I mean? If I was Arteta and us lot, and I'm not an Arsenal on the board, I'm looking to cash in, run away while we can, because his value is plummeting. You know what I mean? He used to be 80 million. He used to be worth 80 million at one point. We should have cashed in then, probably. Yeah? But I don't know, man. Whatever, man. But let me know what you lot think, man. Like, is it a confidence thing? Is it injuries, which I don't think it is? Is it the manager, which is plain to see? I'm asking you lot to comment. I know you're not going to comment. But anyway, this has been XB on to victory, man. Please just like, share the video. Please. Just, it helps us grow. The likes are the most important thing I'm looking for. And subscribe as well, man. Do you know what I'm saying, man? But, man, R.I.P. Martinelli, man. R.I.P.
Gabriel Martinelli راح زاد في السرعة. جابرييل يا